this what is trading. This part two of the what is trading, small trading. Let me explain to you the previously I explained to you what is trading. Trading is the transaction between Mamadou and Raisa want to buy 10 tomato, 5 tomato or 100 francs CFA. But now let me explain to you this graph, because this graph is actually basically trading, how trading work. So what you need to understand is that economic news, right? Economic news. Economic news create volume, and volume create price, and price create indicators like moving average, moving averages or Ishimoku. Those are indicators. And those things, right? Those things are those four things create now analyst. And then analysts create now trader, because a trader is simply somebody who buy and sell. Basically, if you see very well, Mamadou is from the village. She didn't even go to school. She's a seller already. So she doesn't, it does not need too much to be a trader. But if you want to be a good trader, you need to be an analyst, right? So let me show you how analysis has been created in trading, because when you already use a chart, you need to be an analyst. You cannot just be making transaction like be a traditional person. You need to be an analyst, then become a great trader. But to become an analyst is not that difficult. So let me explain to you how economic news create volume, volume create price, and price create indicators, so that people can become an analyst and and trade. Because to trade, you need to know what's the process. It's a small process, very easy. So those economic news are created from events. So this is a table that I like. You will see the events that affect trading based on time of the day, right? Event that affect trading based on time of the day. And you have event like on this line, on this row number 3, and then on row number 4, you see truck and hours. Truck number 1, truck number 2, truck number 3, truck number 4. You can have uploaded there. I wrote it there till 56 trucks, but those trucks are also hours, because in this example, in this story, I suppose that one truck have it deliver each hour. So for each hour, you have one truck that is delivering. So this truck is also hours a day, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. till 12 p.m. So at the bottom, you have here volume. Volume of what water gallons, like this is 10 liter, right? This is 10 liter. This is not just 10, like 10 bottle. It's not 10 bottle, it's 10 liter. So a truck have a slot like that, a slot where you can place 10 liter gallons of waters. So you have an order for when people order, like when one person at 1 a.m. order one bottle, this truck will come and deliver one bottle, and the rest of the truck will be empty. That's why you see 0. So there are trucks like that. There are some trucks who are fully filled, like this one. There are some trucks who are not filled, and all of that depend on what, on those events. Which event that make the truck be filled or unfilled or partially filled. It is those events. Like for example, at midnight, children are sleeping. Why would you order clean water, right? Because this is clean water. This is not dirty water. This is clean water. That's why it's a delivery company that deliver water to people in the country. So this is clean water. So basically, at 1 a.m., between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., nobody is drinking water. Basically, people are sleeping. Children are sleeping. Will not, and those who don't drink water is maybe people who forgot to order water during the day. So that's why you see that truck are basically a little bit empty, right? So that's how event affect. I'll explain to you all of the story. So at the bottom here, we have average. Average is for moving average. When you see moving average, it's just like average of the 9 the last 9 truck. Okay, let me take an example. You see this the truck number 1, right? The truck number 2, the truck number 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at this truck number 9, right? You have a number that is 36.6, right? 36.7. This is the average number liter of water that has been ordered on the last 9 truck, or the last 9 hour, right? The average. Why do I call it the average? It's like you take this truck, the total number of water, liter of water that this truck deliver is 10 liters only, right? Then this one is plus this one is how much? This 20 liter for only for this truck. But when you do the sum, you have 30 liter, right? 40 liter for this one. Then you add this one, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 230, 240. And then, okay, 340, right? 340 for the 9 last truck, or the 9 last hour. Till 9 a.m., you have 340, right? So you write there 340. Then you divide it by 9, because it's the average of the 9 last period, the 9 last hour. It will give you 37, right? 37, right? This is almost 37. So this is the same. This is the same amount, isn't it? This is the same amount. So basically, this is what you have. This is what you have here. This is what you have. So if you double click even on this formula, you will see that it is highlighting. For those who know how to use Google Sheets, it has highlighted all of the nine last truck. Then you click on the next formula, it will highlight all of the 9 last truck, but not the truck number 1. It will start from the truck number 2, because it just compute from the 9 last one. That's why it doesn't take the first truck, right? Even this one is from here. Okay, so it's basically the same thing. Now this is for the orange line. This is the orange box. For the moving average of the 9 truck is, or the 9 last hour is in orange. Now I have also the moving average for the 26 last trucks, like this one, this moving average here. You will take the truck number 26, 26, or maybe this 24, 25, 26, right? So I divided into days, like every 24 hours. But to have 26, you just take 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. But the 2 a.m. it will be the 26. So here you take from R5, the column R5 to CP11. This CP11, right? This CP, the column CP, right? The column R is the first column, right? Isn't it? This R, right? R5 is this R5. This cell is R5. This row 5 on the left here, and R, right? And then CP11 is simply this one. 11, this row 11, and then this column 11. So when you do the sum, here, right? You divide it by 26, it will give you 53 liters of water in average in the last 26 hours, or the last 26 trucks. So basically, this is how I plot this graph. And then when I finish doing that, I select these 2 rows, right? And then I come here, I click on graphic. I select these 2 rows, I click on graphic. When I click on graphic, it plots me this graph. For those who knows how to use Google Sheet, this is how you do it. It plots me this graph, and then I just select the color, and then you see this legend on the legend. I show. So let me then tell you the story on what is happening here, right? Because this is trading. Because now I created now a screen. I told you this one is virtual. This screen is virtual. The transaction between Raisa and Mamado is physical. But it's the same thing here. This is also trading, even if it's a virtual transaction, right? So let me explain to you. This volume, this curve, those mountain, you see that there are mountain. After that, you see that the volume is going up and down. It is created based on those events. So let me tell you then the story. I needed to explain to you how I designed all of this so that you understand first. So the story is this. The story is basically that at 1 a.m., what's happening at 1 a.m., between 1 a.m., children are sleeping, nobody is drinking water. So the company that's delivering the water is basically not delivering a lot of water, right? At that 3 a.m. So at 4 a.m. now, at 4 a.m., you have a for rich people who brush their teeth with clean water, they order water between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. And then you see that truck will add more water in their truck, and then they will deliver. And that's what you will see here on the graph, this increase at 6 a.m. here. So after that, people are brush their teeth with clean water. And then for those who are fasting, sometimes I also fast 24 hours a day. I only eat at 4 p.m., for example, to keep my energy high. And then I can drink water at 7 a.m. And then I'll not drink too much at 9 a.m. because when you drink also your water is for the day, basically. If you drink 1 liter or 2 liter, maximum 3 liter a day, it's for a day. And then I drink my water. So there are people like that who fast for personal reason. There are people who fast for personal reason. Tell me in the comment if you fast also, what is the reason why you fast and at which time of the day you drink the water. I like to drink water at the early in the day so that I keep my body fresh and hydrated. And then, so people like me that's on like they go. I'll just order water and then I drink. So this company will go and deliver people who fast. And then after that, at 10 a.m. now, there's a big event that happened. A big event is when official business are opening time. For middle class who work in air conditioner office, high standing environment, right? They order a lot of water. So those trucks come and deliver a lot of water. That's why you see that an increase here, 45, average 45, 50, 56 liter of water that's delivered to them from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. After that, those people in those high standing environment will basically finish to order water, but they have a birthday party of one of their colleagues that is called, her name is Raisa. So they have Raisa birthday. At Raisa birthday, then they will celebrate, they will eat, they will dance. So they need a lot of water because people don't just drink juice and beer or wine. They also drink water a lot. So they will then order a lot of water. This one is a huge event, right? That's a huge event that is planned and repeat. They often celebrate people's birthday in their companies, and Raisa birthday just happened, and then they order a lot of water. How does that translate into this graph? You see their birthday, right? This birthday event is when it's the time for this company where they deliver the most amount of water, because this year is the price. Is the price, but not actually the price. Let us say it's the volume of water that has been ordered. Averagely, it is 75 liter of water per hour. That's a lot. That's why you see that the curve between the 9 trucks and the 26 trucks has increased. Like the 9 trucks at in average, like in the shorter time frame, like between 2 hours, you deliver more water than in a day, right? That's what the the separation between the green line and the orange line means. Like when you see that the orange line has take a step far ahead, like this, even from 2 rows far ahead, it means that the company is selling a lot. The price is increasing, basically. The revenue of the company is increasing now. So due to which event? What increased that is the birthday of Raisa. When people were brushing their teeth, when people were sleeping, the company were not making as much money. So what actually make the price go up is an event, an economic event. This is an economic event for this company because the company knows that during birthdays, they will make a lot of money. People will order a lot of product, right? Because these are products inside those standards, those trucks, right? After that, after the birthday, everybody is tired. Everybody go and shit and sleep. So people flush what they are. People don't. At least these rich people don't flush their toilet with clean water. I beg, even if you are rich, don't flush your toilet with like potable water that you buy with money. You can just like have a forage, something like that. So people shit now. When people shit, they don't order water to shit, right? They just like groundwater that they can have or normal water, right? So they will not order potable water to drink to flush their toilet with. That's why at this time the volume is going lower, right? That's what happened here on the graph. People are not ordering water too much. This first descending line at this level, it is the fact that people are shooting now and they don't drink water, so they will not order any water. That's why the revenue is going down, the price is going down here, right? This is also a small news. Okay, so after that, it is family time when they go back. So that shooting time was between 4 p.m. This 4 p.m. Basically, this is French, this 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So at 7 p.m., between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. is family time. Very rich are washing plates with clean water. That's why they order more water. They are washing plates, washing clothes, and they are putting food on fire to eat again. And their kids are drying their school outfit behind the fridge for tomorrow. Who didn't do that? We all did that, right? Because for tomorrow, if tomorrow you need to go to school and then you forgot to wash your clothes during the day, you put it on the fridge behind the fridge so that your clothes can be go dry. So they are washing their clothes with potable water. That's why they are ordering water during that time. But it's not that a lot of water. It's just like a small quantity, right? Small quantity. So you can see it on the graph too. You can see it on the graph too. You see this small bump. This small bump is when they order a little bit, but it was not like too much. So this small bump, this small increase here, yeah, that's when they order it. So family time. Okay, family time. So after that, everybody is tired. Everybody's tired. Everybody go to sleep. When people are tired, they go to sleep. They don't drink water, right? It's between 10 p.m. and midnight. Then between 10 p.m. and midnight, the amount of water used has actually dropped like crazy. And when it drops like that, the drop is here, right? This is a drop. The drop made the orange line and the green line cross here to the bottom side. So then at 1 a.m., then boys who like playing video games wake up at 1 a.m. when mommy and daddy are sleeping and nobody can hear them. They don't make noise. They are sneaking between on the parlor. They open the PC on the parlor, and then they start playing video games from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And they also drink water because when they play, they get thirsty, they drink. But this is not a big part of the community. Those are just boys. You know that most girls don't play video games. Only boys often play video games, but boys are not the big majority of of the population. So they also drink water, but not that much. Maybe at 3 a.m. they will go in the kitchen and drink water. So that's what happened here in the graph. Yeah, that's what happened here in the graphic. You see this bump. Yeah, you see gaming, right? This bump of the orange line. The orange line went almost up to try to touch the green line here, because gamers are drinking water during that time. So that gaming is also one of the things that affect the market. So at 4 a.m. they go and sleep, and then at the same time when they go and sleep, there are people who just early morning riser go and clean their teeth. People wake up like parents, or people want to work, have to work very soon. They wake up, they brush their teeth with clean water, with fresh clean water. But those people are not ordering water a lot. They are it's just like a small amount of water that is ordering between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. So that's why compared to where the gamer were gaming, it's not too much. That's what is happening here on the graphic here. When they brush their teeth, they don't use too much water. So that's why you see a downtrend, a descending orange line like this. And during that time, the green line will stay a little bit flat. It not even went up. It stay a little bit flat. So after that, what happened then after that? After the brushing time, the richest people are then eating breakfast, fried chicken, chopayamo beans, bread, pain chargé, and all those hamburger, yogurt. And then they also need water to turn milk milk and water and sugar to mix it and then drink it. So that's why, compared to when they are brushing their teeth, they are using more water now. This is the event that's happening. They're using more water, right? They're using more water before opening business time, right? So when they are using more water there, you will see that on this graph, you will see that a change in trend, because the orange line means the change in trend, of use of water during that time, right? The change in trend. That's what, when you see the change in trend like this, the upside at this level, what makes this curve like a cup like this is the fact that people are now eating breakfast and all. So at 10 a.m. is the official time of opening, the official business opening time, right? Bankers, CEOs of big companies only drink pure water. That's why they order, like, come and deliver me a full truck of water, right, for my employees. People who touch bank papers, they don't drink like dirty water. They need to keep their brain fresh. I need to keep their brain aware. They don't need to. They don't have to have stomach hashes or headache during the days. That's why they do only pure water. So their banks order than a lot of water. That's what you see here on the graph. That made the price go up here, basically. Go up here. You see this bump, right? This bump. Office work, right? You see that office work. This is the event. Like, as I said, this is the event. This is the event that make the price go up like this. So this price went up like this due to opening time. So that's a moment that make the trend go up. And then they were waiting also an important news. The important news was the birthday of their company. Let us say their company is called VGT, and it's an hedge fund. At the 10 years anniversary, VGT is having anniversary and ordering a lot of water, because it is the company is welcoming high-ranking personality and rich people during that time, between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., right? Between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., the company is receiving high-standing people, right? High-ranking personalities of the place, of the country. and that birthday, that anniversary cannot be celebrated anyhow. That's why you see trucks that are full of water, because rich people only drink water. They wash their hand with water, right? With clean water, not dirty water, clean water only, right? So that is the yellow event, a very important event. On the bottom here, I draw you, I like you very important event. So that's the 10 years anniversary, right? That's why when you see a very bomb amount of water, that even I'll pass to the upside the birthday of Raisa here during that event, right? That 10 years. So that's what happened basically. That's what happened there. And then after that at 4 p.m., the company anniversary is over. Everybody goes home and there's traffic jam. During traffic jam, nobody will drink water. Everybody want to go home. That's why those trucks are not delivering any water anyhow. The traffic jam event, this is the traffic jam event that created this. After the anniversary, right? After the anniversary, the traffic jam event just created this downtrend. You begin to understand how this graph work, right? An event creates this downtrend, right? Because the anniversary was just here at the top, at the peak price. During traffic jam, everybody is going down at home. So when people go back at home, there's a good news that await the family. So a very good news, there's one child that's called Kijum. Kijum is a 26 years old banker, right? Banker student. Now he made the competition to enter at the central bank, right? It's a central bank, right? And then he succeeded. The news just they just told him the news now at 7 p.m. So at 7 p.m., when they just told him the news, they are not drinking water too much, right? They're not drinking water too much. They're starting backing. Everybody is celebrating. And yes, between the traffic jam and now, the amount of water that just increased is just because family time. And during that time, between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., people are just in shock. People are happy. People are joyful. And then they don't drink too much water till now, but they decide now to go to the village to celebrate that with their grandparents, with everybody in the village. So the party continued then to the village because they are happy now in the town. Then they go to the village. When the party continued to the village, that's when they said, okay, in the village we don't have consistently water, and children in the village will not have that energy to carry water for people to drink all day. Right? Let us just order a bottle of water that we can go carry that to the village with. So they order a lot of water truck between 10 p.m. and midnight, right? Truck full of water, and then they go to the village with it. That's what happened here. That's what happened here. That's what happened here. So basically, when they heard the news about you just succeeded, and you just succeeded the competition to enter in the central bank, they were not drinking water, but when they went to the village, that's when this curve went up. So this is the hiring process, hiring first. So when they went back to the village, this curve went up here like this. When they order a lot of water, let me go back to that level. Let me go back to the level. Yeah, the good news, the village. Now people are then continue until early in the morning. At 1 a.m., people are still dancing. People are dancing bole, toasters. That their brother just got hired by a central bank. This is what happened here like this. And then at 4 a.m., there are some people who sleep, and there are some people who don't sleep. People who don't sleep still keep drinking water a lot. They keep using water. That's why at CCM you still have a one truck full of water, because this is a rich family now. These rich people, right? Between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. they are still water, water, and water, and water. And then even at 7 a.m. at 7 a.m. now, those who slept early wake up now. Those who slept early, like Kijum, the child who slept early, because he has to work for tomorrow at 10 a.m. So he sleep a little bit early. So when you sleep early, you start brushing your teeth, you eat breakfast, you bathe yourself with clean water, right? That's why you see every people in the village using this. So that's a little bit it. And then at 10 a.m., when he goes then to his company at 10 a.m. 10 a.m., the company, the central bank, welcome him with a small feast, like he welcome him kindly, the new genius, 26 years old, and he's already in the central bank. That's a huge achievement for him. And then they order a bottle of water, they drink more water. So during this time, the company who deliver water made a lot of sales, right? A lot of sales. If you see the graph here, at the beginning, if you see the graph here, when the Kijum went to the village to celebrate, the orange line went above the green line, and then they arrive in the village. And then when you go back to the company, they celebrate more. It's still here, right? This company actually break the last number, like 75 liter of water on average has been broken till 100 liter of water has been broken till 125 liter water. This is a price where, you know, that we said that this is not a price, this is just a ratio, an average number of water. This is the ratio and an exchange, right? So let us call it price. So the broke price level during that phase where their son got higher, right? The party in the village, and then the high-end process. Yeah. So what happened then that made the price, the normal water go down like that? What event? So the event were bullish. Like bullish means bullish, right? When they say bullish, oh sorry, bullish like this. Bullish means just increase, right? Increase, right? And bearish just means decrease. Decrease in what? In trend. Because if you see this trend go up like that, this is bullish, right? This high, right? This if this one is a mountain, this green, this orange mountain, right? If this one is a mountain, at this level, this mountain is higher than this one. So this is bullish. This one is higher than this previous one. So this is a bull. It's like a bulldog is charging you. It's like an increase, right? Now, bearish means a decrease, as I told you. So bullish and bearish mean. Bullish and bearish. So what happened that the company had a problem of water supply. So everybody were enjoying time, were having good time till a conflict happened. Now, a conflict. What conflict happened at that time? Unexpected news happened. A conflict happened in the country or in the quarter. Bad news happened that the company that delivered the water had just been robbed. By who? By what? In the radio, they announced that their guards, right? Their guard, Babana, who were guarding their company, said that a pack of dog, Banjang, like street dogs, that is called a Wondo Chelpa, right? Just come and rob their company. They circled him, they circled the guard and said that, you see, man, we are there in Yaoundé every day, and then we are getting skinny, and you guys are mocking us. So we need also to drink. We heard that Raisa just got her birthday, and you guys were eating, drinking. You didn't even give us even bones. And then in Yaoundé street, there is no water where we can drink. So it's a town, it's normal. So we also want to drink water. We are too thirsty. If you don't let us enter in this company and drink this water, we eat we will eat you like those soya or 50-50 at bricks, right? Those soya, like beef, like steaks, we eat you. So let us get inside. So Babana, then the guard said, okay, you guys are more than me anyway. Even if whatever I will do that, you guys will eat me. So those are water truck for you, right? That you can drink. So those street dogs just went inside. They start chewing all of those 10-liter water gallons. That's why you see that those truck now are losing water. That's why you see -10. At 1 p.m., this is the aggression, the first aggression, right, of the guard. And then they started they started drinking all of the water inside that company. That's why those Bobo who were waiting 1 p.m. to celebrate another birthday, they couldn't, because the company who deliver water just got robbed, just got attacked by street dogs, the Kwanjangs, the Wondo Sherpa, right? And they chew all of those water gallon here. And that's why you see here this huge fall. This is an economic news that the company announced in the radio. For the economic news in trading, you see it here on, I showed you it, right? You see it here in the economic calendar, isn't it? You see it here in the economic calendar. These are it's the same economic news. This news, right, at 1 p.m., somewhere here at 1 p.m., you see an economic news in the radio from this company. So that's when the orange line will meet the green line, because the number of water has dropped now and they will cross it. And then at 4 p.m., those Bobo who were looking to go back home and bath the same realize that they cannot order water, and everybody need to go to the drilling line, right? Everybody need to go to the forage, to the drilling line, to the, how they call the puits in English, le puits, on dit le puits, le forage, non? Le puits, le forage, là on peut puiser l'eau. When people go and carry water in there are street who doesn't have water. They call it the drilling. Yeah, they go and take it there. Even rich people go and align themselves there to have water to drink. So because the company is still losing water during that time. So that's basically what happened. You see now how the news, the economic news, is affecting the market, right? It's affecting the market of people who buy and sell. So, that's how the economic news. You see, the birthday of Raisa affected the market. The gaming affected the market. The office work affected the market. The 10 years anniversary affected the market. When Kijumu got higher, it affected also the market. So now, this is how trading has been then created. Economic news create volume, right? Volume create price. You see, this price, this volume, those moving average are volume. Like price create indicator, right? You see the average number of water liter inside the truck is create those indicator, right? And then now let us talk about analysis and talk about trading. So who is a trader? What does a trader has to do now? If you now have your screen like this, where do you buy, where do you sell? So I like that here on this line, times where you can buy and sell. Let us say you see here sell, you see also here buy, you see sell, buy, sell. Okay, right? So I like that here times where you can buy and sell, right? When you see that, where can you buy and sell here? The best moment here to buy and sell, if you have a stream like that, you know that this one is volume of 10 liter of clean water gallon. That costs one gallon of like 10 liter costs 1,000 francs CFA. So this asset, this pair, is called LCW10. This is the name that I gave by myself, because here is USDGPY. This is me who give. This one is they give that name, they choose that name. So I choose to US 30. So for this example specifically, I choose L for liter, C for clean, W for water, 10 for 10, this 10 liter. So LCW10. This is the name of this pair, this asset, right? The company will deliver water in the quarter, right? So when you buy, the best time to buy is when you see the moving average cross, the orange moving average cross the green one to the upside. When you see the cross, the orange must go to the upside. When you see it go to the upside, you can buy. So the orange was going up, like this, going up, then arrived here, it went down at the downside of the green. So you can sell here. At that time, it's during the gaming, people who are doing gaming session. You can sell there. Till then, it is still in the bottom side. When it goes to the upside, you can then buy. Why do you buy here when it goes to the upside? Because you have an economic news that is called the 10 years anniversary. This is a huge time for the company to have a lot of sales, because during that 10 years anniversary, there is a lot of water that is consumed. So it's a good time to buy. So you buy and sell during crosses of the two moving average. During crosses, this one is a cross. A cross is just like, everybody knows a cross. Two line cross each other, right? So you can also see that you can buy at the same time where this kid of 26-year-old got higher. You can then buy here too. Those are the two good moments to buy during the anniversary year and during the hiring year, the nomination, right? So why do you? There are people who use moving average like this, only the graph, and there are people who use numbers. So if you see very well here, you'll see when I say sell here, is because at this time there is the right moment to say, because the orange here was 47 and the green was moving average was 47 too, right? But the orange was 47.7, so it was higher than the green. But at this level, at this time, when people, just before the gaming session start, the orange line start becoming 36 and the green was 48. So the number here went down. 36 is lower than 47, right? If you compare to these two numbers. So the orange line, the orange number went down, right? So that was the best moment to sell. That was the best moment to sell here. If you have sold here, you have made small money till year maximum. It's like when I tell you to sell, if I do it here and sell somewhere. It's like this at this level. I do not place two moving average here, but if you see, you see, you could have sell like this at this level when the price go below the blue line. You could make some small money, right? Anyway, you can make some, but the best time is to it's like you sell here at 40, because this is 50, this is 25. If you sell, let us say that this part here is 45. If you sell during the cross at 45 liter, right, at 45 as a price, you will go and collect your money here at 30. Between 45 and 30, it's only 15, right? But if you buy here, let us say you buy here at 50. Let us say this one is 50, because I don't want to get confused with number. Let us say if you buy at this cross, you go and sell here. Between 50 and 100 is 50. So you buy at 50, you go and sell, you go and collect your money at 100. It's a profit of 50, right? The scale between 50 and 100 is the difference between 50 and 100 is 50, right? Compared to this small, this one is only 15, right? 15 compared to 50. 50 is more is better. So this during a trend that is going to the upside, it's best to buy, right? Because when you will sell, even if you sell here, you only have like only 15 as a profit. 15, like if you earn only 15 franc as a profit, it's not much like when you earn 50 franc, right? You can scale up, like if you earn only longer than 15,000, it's not the same thing like when you earn 50,000, right? So the best time to buy was also during the hiring process. Yeah. So let me take a buy now to show you that this was the anniversary. You see that at this level, 53, the orange was 53 and the green was 52. It means that the orange was at the bottom. The orange line was at the bottom of the green, right? But when the anniversary started, right, the orange was now 65. 65 is already higher than 57 and 58. So the orange line went up at above. So when it went above now, it was the best time to buy. When it went above now, it was the best time to buy. We can see it on the graph here. We can see it on the graph here. During the anniversary, at this time, this was the right time to buy, right? Exactly. So another right time to buy here, as a trader, I'm just showing you when was the right time to buy. The right time to buy was also during the village party when that guy got hired by the central bank. Yeah, during the village party when 70 is higher than 64 is when the moving average went up. I think it's even here. This buy is even inside here at 2 a.m. The best time to buy was also at 2 a.m. here because this 64 is higher, right? This is 64 higher. So 64.4 is higher than 64.3. So the cross of the buy started here and finished till when you have the peak amount of water here at 10 a.m. So from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. you had a huge amount of time to buy, right? To buy and get the money. So what is the best time for a trader to buy? You buy at the best time. So to be a trader, you need a graphical reason to buy. It's a crossing of the orange line that crosses the green line at the top. This is a trader. A trader just has one reason. So you need a reason, one reason, and then you make the action of buying. This is a good trader. That reason is because you analyze the graphic, right? It's like for example, Mamado. If you are a son of Mamado, Mamado tell you go in the market, right? Go in the market and sell for me because now I'm sick. Right? Sell tomato for me or sell something for me because I have a marketplace there. What will you do first? You go and analyze, is it a season of tomato, of oranges or mango, so that you can sell. So you cannot just go and sell mango when it is not the same season of mango because mango will not grow during season of corn. So you need to analyze a little bit the season that is happening now. You cannot say, Mama, I'll go and sell mango now. She will tell you that, are you mad? There's no mango in the market. So you need to do a small analysis first of the market. So it's the same analysis that people before trading do, before go and click on the button like buy and sell. Because the application that you use to buy and sell is called MetaTrader MT4 MetaTrader, right? Before going and buy and sell on MetaTrader MT4, you need to have a small analysis capacity, like skills. That's the analysis skill that I gave you. A reason is the cross of the line. This is the cross of the line, the crossing. This crossing. As soon as you cross there, you go and buy, and then you collect you withdraw your profit. Because one thing is that you you need two things. You need to enter and then exit. Entry is the negotiation. What's the best price where I enter? Yeah, you enter at 15. So now, what is the best price where I have benefits, profit, margin at 100, right? So you enter here, and then you say that when the price arrives at the same level that they are at here on the left, you then just exit, right? This is then your buy and sell. This is basically a trader. This is a good trader, somebody who can analyze and then make a buy and sell. So you can also sell here, right? You can also sell because this one was a user during that conflict. So in resume, at the end, we know that events affect the market. Those are the important events: birthday, gaming, office work, 10-year anniversary, conflict affect the market, right? So if you see those candles going up, going down, it's just event. Those going up, those going down, it's just event. And then you just need those moving average, right? To understand when to buy, when to sell. So who is a trader? What is trading? Trading is when you have a reason to buy. You see here. And then you use a crossover between the supply and demand, between tomato and franc CFA. That's simply what I told you. You use the crossover. This is a crossover between the supply and demand. When the demand of water was high, the crossover went to the orange line goes above now. That's how you know the crossover. When the supply and demand is lower, like there is a problem or people are not ordering, the crossover go to the downside. That's it. So this is a trader, full stop. A trader is somebody who buy and sell. But you need to be a good analyst before being a trader. You need to be a good analyst before being a trader. So that's all for this lesson. In the next lesson, I will give you a special indicator, is a system indicator that show you how to read, how to be a better analyst. You need to be a better analyst, you use Ishimoku. My own opinion, you use Ishimoku. Ishimoku alive volume, when you buy, when you sell, it gives you that in one eye look. You don't need to do many analyses like all of that. No, you need to just have your clue. So you need to know how to use one indicator. The one indicator that I will show you in the next video will be called Ishimoku. That's when I will show you how to read the market, how to know when to buy, how to know when to sell, like this with Ishimoku. It's very important for you to understand how Ishimoku has been created for my next session of trading. So let us see you soon.